Hey everybody, I wanted to talk about the P0300 code on the Mazda. The one that I had coming to the shop was the Mazda 6, and what was going on? Well, we're getting the P0300 code, which is a random misfire. It wasn't giving me a direct cylinder to look at. So what I did was I went ahead and just did the spark plugs, all 6 of them. And there is a video that I have on doing the back ones and taking off the intake plenum. But one thing that could be causing it, on top of the spark plugs being bad, was in the back spark plugs here, these connectors would all just slide right off. They weren't clipped on, they would just slide right off. And the clips weren't broken, they were just old and they weren't clipping anymore. So on top of replacing the spark plugs, that'll actually, if one of these is bad, it'll give you a direct cylinder misfire code, not a random misfire code, unless they're all bad, but that's not likely. So I want to show you guys what I did here. I went ahead and I did it already for the ones in the back, the 3 in the back, but I wanted to make sure that it worked before I showed it to everybody. What I did was I actually just threw a zip tie right around the wire harness, right through it here, just so it holds it in place. Tucked it up under there, came back around right under the coil pack there, and came around it and zip tied it there. So what that did was it holds it in place. The vibrations from driving, anything like that, it's not going to have this thing come right off. Now, before I was getting a P0300 code, which is a random misfire, and the car was running really bad. I went ahead and I did the spark plugs, which they did need to be replaced, but I noticed that the 3 in the back, the 3 coil packs in the back, the harnesses would just pop right off. I wouldn't have to pinch the tab, like little to no force, they would just come right off. So chances are when you're driving, that's what's causing the P0300 code, because if one of these harnesses just slowly starts wiggling off, well, it loses that connection internally, and then you start getting a misfire. So I just wanted to kind of show what I did. Obviously we're not going to replace the whole harness. You could just cut the pigtails right here and replace the pigtails, but this is just a, save a customer some money kind of thing, and they were okay with it. And I've done this in the past, not on this particular car, but on other cars, and it's always worked. And actually on this one, it worked out just fine. I don't know if it was directly the spark plugs or zip tying the harnesses on there, but I think they go hand in hand. And I wanted to show you guys that, and just so if anybody else is having the P0300 code, and maybe you just replaced your spark plugs and you're still having that issue, then this would be something to check out and see if maybe you can do the same thing as I did here, just a regular zip tie, and just make sure that all those harnesses are snug and they're tight on there. Alright guys, I hope this helps. Thanks. Bye.